Hello everyone and welcome back to Squirrelly Acres Family Camp. It's Friday, November 17th, day before Wisconsin 2023 deer gun season. Opens up tomorrow morning up here at the property. I think it's around noon or so. I started to get unpacked, get the trailer warmed up. Shari will be up here around 5 o'clock. Hopefully she'll bring me good luck just like she did last year. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here and check this trail camera, see if that scrape has been hit up again. And, well, I'll check all the swap out the SD cards and all the cameras. And I was happy to open up the kitchen, and I must have plugged the right hole so some squirrel or chipmunk isn't in there making a nest. Anyway, I'm gonna go check these SD cards, and then after I'm done, I'm gonna have some lunch and just figure out what to do next. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's been hit up. I mean, it is a little bit bigger, but yeah, too many leaves on there. So we'll check the camera right here. Hopefully we'll see something. Looks like we've got another scrape here. They'd be up on that branch. I do have a camera right there, but this one doesn't look like it's really been touched either. There's been pretty high winds the last couple of the days. Have to wait and look at the SD card. All right, I'm moving on. First night at deer camp. We're just going to do something simple. We're going to do some cheeseburgers. Normally we would have French fries, but because Shari just got up here, it's about 6 o'clock. We just want to get this all done. So we're going to have the cheeseburgers, and we'll have some potato salad. Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, November 18th. The Wisconsin deer gun season opener 2023. It's about 8:30. We've been up here. Well, legal shooting time has been about 2 hours now. Hear plenty of shots around us, but unfortunately, nothing has come near the stand. So, my trusty partner over here, she's sitting there trying to get internet, and internet is not very good. There's either too many hunters up here, or there is something going on with one of the towers. Anyway, as Shari is playing a game to keep herself busy. If anything fun and exciting happens, we'll turn the camera back on. Alrighty, we're sitting up in the festy barn. This usually is the spot for the evening. This is up by the food plot. Didn't have any luck this morning in the elevated blind. Had lunch. We cleared a little bit of brush so that we could see up this way at the camper. And I believe it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I hope we have some good luck this evening. Later, when you don't have any internet, but you're lucky enough to download some games onto your phone to occupy your time sitting here waiting for the deer to come by. What game you playing, Shari?
I don't know, match game. It's a match game.
Okay, all right. I'll let you get back to your game. Stop bothering you. All right, everybody. It's the second day. This morning we didn't see anything, and so this afternoon we listened to the Packer game. We're at the Packers for finally pulling the nail biter out. But anyway, what we did was we actually started a fire and sat around the fire, and I could see up here to the food plot because earlier we cleared some brush, and then I could see into areas where the elevated blind is at. And so now we're up here at the food plot. I forgot to bring the lighter to light the heater. I think it's maybe 20 after 3. I've got until 4:40 shooting time. We just haven't seen anything. From what I gather, Shari has gone home, and when she drove past the entrance to the state land, she said she saw 4 vehicles down there. So the state land, which would be to our east, is pretty crowded down there. So that could be adding to the pressure. The only deer that we have seen opening morning up here, there's a marker. Let's see if I can zoom into it. I saw a doe go that way. Let me back out here. I saw a doe go that direction, and then this afternoon while we were sitting around the campfire, we saw one coming back the opposite, going that direction. We'll sit here with hopes that something comes up in the food plot. Again, the only other thing that I could think of why there's no deer at this food plot at night is simply because the pressure that's on the state line, and even though it's illegal, you're not supposed to do it, but I would say that there's probably a few bait piles on the state land. The deer are getting what they need off of those bait piles. So I'll sit here till 4:40. If I get something, or I don't, I'll give you an update on my status. Getting a little disappointed, that's for sure. Good morning, everyone. This is day 3 of deer camp, and I think it's 7:35 or so. About 25 degrees outside. I'm in the elevated blind this morning. Last night we had nothing come through the food plot, and I watched and watched even afterwards and nothing. I'm going to make a round again today and check the trail cameras just to see if we've had any activity. I've heard 2 shots around me this morning. And the internet still is not working right where I'm at. So if any of you guys have made comments on my videos, I apologize. And I'm probably going to go home tomorrow afternoon. Just call it. And if I don't get a doe, I could always use my doe tag for crossbow. All right, as always, if I have any exciting news, I'll be sure to let you know. I'm going to sit in this spot inside the trailer and watch up by the food plot. I'll probably sit here till 2 o'clock and then go up and sit in the blind up there. This will probably be at least my last evening sit for deer camp. I think I'm going to make a decision and go home tomorrow. But as I'm sitting up here at the old festy barn up by the food plot, I bet you there's 5 blue jays sitting around here. A little heater here is kicking out some heat, but it sure is making a lot of noise. Hopefully things have settled down in the woods a little bit. Not a lot of shooting going on. Let's hope it's in our favor and something comes through the food plot. Just sitting here in the back of the truck, watching over where the elevated blind is at, and just admitting to the fact that it's not going to happen this year at deer camp. So what I'll have to do now is break out the old crossbow. I can use my doe tag for crossbow, and I can get a buck with the crossbow. So maybe there won't be so much pressure up here. I probably won't come back up until maybe in December. So we weren't successful, but on the other hand, it still is an enjoyable time. You're one with nature. The deer went into stealth mode. I haven't seen anything on any of my 8 trail cameras since the 17th maybe. And that was over here. The cameras that are right over here, the last thing those had was November 7th, I believe. I'll go back and look through the trail camera videos, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If there were some other ones, I'll make sure to put something, scroll across the bottom. I'm not sure if I'll have this up in time, but if it's after the fact, I hope everyone has a very enjoyable Thanksgiving Day. And on that note, we'll see you later on the next one. Bye.